In this video, I'm going to run you through why you're struggling to convert leads into sales, what the best home service businesses in Australia are focusing on in 2026, and how our AI admin tool helps you to automate your entire sales process, including showing you how it's working inside of one of our real landscaping businesses here in Perth. If you are here, it's because you run a trade or a home service business in Australia. You're getting inquiries, but you're struggling to turn those inquiries into sales. And ultimately, this is what you are in business for, is to create real money for your life. You've figured out how to capture people's attention and get them to pass on their contact details to you. But unfortunately, a long list of people's names, emails, and phone numbers isn't going to pay your bills, and it isn't going to help you build financial freedom. The sales process for your home service business begins once you have captured someone's email and phone number. How you take someone from interested in your services to having their money paid into your bank account to either start the work or at the completion of the work. So we have built a tool that will help you automate your entire sales process, saving you hours of time every single week, and it costs a third of the price of what a virtual assistant overseas will. Way less of a headache, and it will dramatically increase your sales results. Right now, the issue with your sales process is that it probably looks something like this. When you eventually see an inquiry come through to your phone, you pick up the phone as soon as you can and you call the lead as soon as possible, but you either don't get through and you get a lot of missed calls. So basically you say to yourself that you're going to follow that person up maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, when you actually have some time to do that, but you actually have zero follow-up process in place to touch base again with that prospect. You've probably found that once that list of prospects starts to build, it's very, very time consuming to have to follow up every single lead, answer their questions via SMS or phone. Maybe you've even gotten to the point of hiring a virtual assistant overseas, but you get inquiries outside of typical work hours at night or on the weekend. And by the time that your VA can call that lead the next morning or the next day, the customer has gone with someone else. And the reason that you are experiencing these issues with your sales is that the name of the game, Aussie Home Services in 2026, is the speed that you can actually outreach to your leads. Clock starts ticking the moment that the prospect submits an inquiry form to you, and every minute that you wait decreases your chances that you win the job and increases the chances that that prospect is going to choose your competitor across the road. Here's some crazy statistic that you need to focus your entire sales strategy on in 2026. 78% of customers seeking a home service will choose the first business to respond to them, and outreaching to leads inside of 5 minutes of them inquiring with you will 100x the chance that you actually make contact with them compared to waiting just 30 minutes, with the ideal time to reach out to your customers being just under 60 seconds. You might be wondering, well, Jay, how is it possible for you as a business owner that's busy with all of these other tasks during the day to watch your email inbox all day long and call leads under 60 seconds? Well, you don't have to. Here's how our AI sales admin for home services works to take care of that entire process for you. Here's a breakdown of how the tool works inside of one of our landscaping businesses based in Perth, Western Australia, where we offer a new lawn supply and installation service. First things first, when a customer submits a lead form either via our website or our social medias, our AI sales admin outreaches to them in under 30 seconds via SMS. We trained the AI to ask a set of 1 to 5 pre-qualifying questions for us, which is just data that we need to collect from every single customer to help provide an accurate estimate for them. For this service, we ask what access is like to their property, what is the existing surface that we'll be laying the lawn on, and when do they want the installation actually done. You can even train the admin to upsell the customer into our turf underlay product, which is a premium upsell for us as part of process. You'll see that the language that it uses is very human-like and casual, which we understand is super, super important when you're selling to everyday Aussies. We built a knowledge base for this particular AI so that it is an expert in everything that it needs to know about a lawn installation. And you can see how well it navigates questions about different types of lawns, what would actually suit the prospect's situation, who is actually looking for something that's low maintenance for his family. So whatever trade or home service you offer, this AI admin can become an expert in that field. So you know that you're getting an expert in your team. So the goal of the conversation is to eventually book a sales call between the prospect and either you or your sales rep. And on that call, you're going to lock in the sale. The AI is integrated into your calendar, so it's going to suggest times that works for your schedule. For this particular example, this business owner in Perth only wanted to take sales calls between 3 and 5:30 p.m. between Monday and Friday. So those are the only times that this admin will suggest. Once the call is booked, the AI sends a comprehensive summary to you and or your sales rep who's going to be sitting on the call and writing up the quote. And it has every detail that it has collected so that you can accurately prepare an estimate ahead of time, and so that when you go and sit on the sales call now for the first time speaking to the customer, you're presenting the quote and you're locking them in for a sale. Now, this is how most conversations look because we do outreach to them quickly. However, we do have occasions when a customer will forget to respond, and our AI sales admin will automatically follow every single prospect up with a casual reminder SMS at set periods in time. Following up is an important part of every sales system. In home services, the money is in the follow-up, so I can't stress how important this part of the process is. With this tool in place, you now have a completely automated sales system to help ensure that your business is first business to contact every single lead 100% of the time, capture every single detail required from your customers up front to help you present an accurate estimate without ever having to speak to that customer. It handles questions like an expert, and it actually upsells your customers into your premium products or services. It completely automates your follow-up, so no leads ever fall through the cracks ever again. It books warm sales calls directly into your calendar and provides you and your team with a comprehensive summary of each of the customer situations. And the best part about all of this is that it gets it done while you work, sleep, or take the weekend off. It can be set up and run for about a third of the cost of what a virtual assistant overseas will cost you to handle all of this process. It's actually going to dramatically improve your sales conversion rate. Book a demonstration of how this tool could be set up and tailored to your specific home service business. You can choose a time from my calendar below, and I'd be happy to run you through how the tool will completely transform your sales system.